I'm out here at the Tappen Mountain, and I want to show you some of the succulents, the Jenny stone crop. A bunch of it out here is getting ready to flower. You can see the one that did there, and they'll widen out. But it's just a neat thing. I love them, and they're kind of all over right here in clusters. But this is the sort of amazing part, I thought. Really all the vegetation I drove over just getting off of the trail here, it's all doing fine. Like here's a little bit broken off of that one or something, but that's pretty amazing. I would have backed right over that. It's also amazing on such a grumpy little spot that they would even grow so much. But now it was back here. I'm not anticipating going too far. I just want to see if you can see the old road, because when I went up, just shooting up the hillside, I couldn't see the old road. So we hadn't been out here to this mountain in, I don't know, 4 years or so, maybe even 5 or 6. I'm not sure, I don't remember, but they closed it for the wildlife, which kind of makes sense. A couple different reasons. The creek is at the bottom of Tappen down there, which is obviously going to draw a lot of wildlife to it. And some of these areas, the birds are very keen on the high elevation for the hunting, so they just determine vehicles travel, brings too many people to some of the more important areas. But I'm totally okay to be here on foot. There's no issue with that. A nice view from up here, which I was hoping to get. Let's check it out. scared me. On alert. That would be a good one for the movie wheel. I think it's funny how what you're thinking about at times can kind of influence, there was another one, can influence how much you react to your environment, obviously. For example, there, I was thinking about the rock hillside, the shade of the trees, and I thought, it's cold for me in the shade. What else, would come here to cool off? And just as I'm thinking that, boom, 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 that thing takes off flying to my right, like, I don't know, 20 feet away, but still, it's just a sudden noise in the environment, like a jump scare. Oh, look at all the purple. Kind of in a meadow here. When we drove up this years ago, all I really remembered was how the road didn't take you to the top. The road sort of crossed the one long end of it, sort of. So we had, parked at a little area and moved on and got up to the top. I think I have pictures of my friend Vinny and I and my dad hanging out on top on a day where you're just trying to find some cool air. Now let's go back up in the air and see how this looks. Watch that. Low trees. Long stick. I think this is the extent of my hike up ahead here, because I think I'm going to be able to see over Tappen and over to the rest of the valley in that direction.
smell like smoke. I swear very, very faintly I can smell like campfire smoke. Yeah, now see if from this trail, if you wanted to go up to Tappen, it's not too far up. And that makes it a little more gradual until you're close. Or if you're feeling, up for it, the other side there, you can just scramble straight to the top like I did in that other video, and it's not too bad. You have to kind of navigate around some rocky areas, but there's really that, as I learned later after I was on top, there's sort of a central draw that runs down the top and it dumps you out over on that side, and that'd be the easiest way to get up this. But it is a neat perspective of this area of we're in Park County, but we're as far east of Park County as about as you can go and still climb something. I think most of my videos are in West Park, except for, like my Springs videos and stuff. Well, we're just heading down, so I think I'll end the video now. Thanks for tuning in. Nice